flushing it through.
I really don't know how air brakes work properly. Oh, look at that.
You're not going to get out.
So this is what I've done.
Get the keys.
Well, the day has finally arrived. I'm actually going to try and attempt to fix the brakes on my Mercedes Vario. And that funny noise you can hear in the background is actually Monster. Rebecca's working today, so I've got the pleasure of Monster's company. He doesn't seem to mind. He likes it in the van. He's become a proper little van dog, he really has. Look, he's just going to go to sleep. Yeah, good night then. So I've got a funny feeling all I need to do is actually bleed the brakes. So I'm going to head down to the lockup, get my brake bleeding kit, and I think I'm going to need to buy some more brake fluid. Right, let's head down to the workshop. Cyclist. E-bike. Take a look at that bad boy. He brought that bike so that he could get his dog in it and take his dog for bike rides. Unfortunately, the dog hates it, so yeah, I feel really bad for him. Anyway, okay, I'm going to stop filming now because apparently it's illegal to film yourself and drive at the same time. Right, got my brake fluid, got my little bleeder pipe. So this is my bleeding pipe. So with this and a bottle of this stuff, good old dot 4, we should be good to go. Let's go and see if we can bleed me brakes, get me Vario through its MOT. One good thing about my lockup is that opposite the car park there's a motor factors, so it couldn't be positioned any better if I tried. The trouble is they're struggling for business at the moment. I'm hoping they don't shut down. I'll be gutted if they do. Let's get out of here. Let's get back. Let's see what's happening. By the time I get back, Becky should have finished working. Now, because the driveway is on a bit of a slope, to say the least, what I've done, and I did this off camera, because it was hard work, I've buried the front wheel. So this front wheel's buried down deep, and so is this side. This side I've buried as well, which means the truck is now kind of level. So I'm kind of hoping it's going to be all right. Yeah. Let me just demonstrate. I'll let the handbrake off. There you go, and it doesn't move. So the last thing I want is for my van to roll off the driveway straight into the neighbour's car. Don't think that'll go down too well. Let me know if you think this is dangerous. I've also put a block of concrete under the rear wheel there as well, just in case. But the good thing is, look how low it is now. I can step in and out like relatively easy. Yeah. Maybe, just maybe, I'll leave it like this and finish off the entire van build on Becky's driveway after all. Because, yeah, it makes sense really, doesn't it? I'm out of breath now after digging a big trench in Bob's driveway. I hope you don't notice. Let's jack it up, see what happens. So before I do anything else, I do actually need to put my overalls on, because rolling around on a gravel driveway without knee pads isn't my idea of fun at all. So I've got these old overalls with knee pads in them, and that's what I'm going to wear. Hopefully these knee pads save my knees. We ain't getting any younger, that's for sure. Got to look after those knees now. Now I'm reaching my middle ages. Middle ages? It's not right, is it? Now that I'm middle-aged, I should say. Some people would say I'm old-aged. I don't see it like that. I'm at the prime of my life. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, mate. Here we go. I really don't know if this is a good idea or not. At the end of the day, I'm only jacking it up enough to get the wheel off. It's not like I'm jacking it right up in the air. That's enough. The handbrake's on. And I can't move that wheel, so the handbrake's working. So my plan is, if it does start to roll back, I've got to be really quick, like a fucking ninja. Dive in there, grab that handbrake and flick it on before it hits Trevor's car. So I'm going to move these out of the way. Move everything out of the way that could possibly cause me any kind of harm. Move all that to the front. Now I can literally dive in there, grab that handbrake, stop it rolling down into the neighbour's car. Let's hope it don't come to that. So there we are. Oh, it's in gear, so I'm not going to be able to rotate this. Mind you, it's no point in being in gear now because one of the wheels is up in the air. So now I should be able to rotate the wheel. Yes, there you go. So we know the handbrake is actually working. It is the foot brake that's not working. How can I test the foot brake? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this on my own. I bet it's working. Didn't quite think that through, did I? So I've come up with a cunning idea. I'm a problem solver after all. So when I'm presented with a problem, I usually come up with a solution. So what I've done, I've wedged the chair up against the pickaxe onto the foot brake. But unfortunately, even though I've got pressure on the foot brake, the wheel is still turning. So I'm going to bring this seat forward even further, put in even more pressure on that brake pedal. So now this brake pedal is literally, to the floor. Yeah, look at that. So the brake literally is not working on this side. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? Shit. I wonder if it just needs bleeding. If it needs bleeding, then the air in it would make the brake pedal spongy, and the brake pedal isn't spongy at all, it's solid. I wonder what it could be. Right, if I crack the bleed nipple open and fluid comes out, I know it doesn't need bleeding. Or shall I just bleed it anyway? Yeah. First thing I'm going to do is bleed the brakes. Let's just put the handbrake back on. I should get fluid coming out of this. It should spurt out actually. If it doesn't, then I know I've got a problem. Yeah, there's nothing coming out. There you go. So there's my problem. There's absolutely no fluid going to the caliper. So why is there no fluid getting to my caliper? Look at that. It should be gushing out of there. So there's my problem. There's a blockage in my brake line somewhere. Good Scots. So I'm thinking it could be my brake compensator, which is that device there, because the brake lines go through that and that compensates the weight of the van when you brake. So when all the weight of the van shifts to the front, it stops the fluid going to the back. So my guess is it's probably my brake compensator. So that's the first thing I need to check. Well, I think I'm right, it is the brake compensator. I just moved it and it went psh. I could actually hear the brake fluid squirting through it. You could hear, it was like a coffee machine. The sound of like a barista. It's funny, because when I was preparing this for the MOT, because I know these do seize up, I actually coated this in WD-40 because I thought it was a bit stiff. I've managed to free this up, so now all I need to do is actually bleed the brakes out.
What are you doing?
Right. Oh, hello. Oh look, have you finished work? Becky's here.
Hello. What are you doing?
You timed that perfectly.
Oh, good.
I need to bleed the brakes out.
Well, you said you wanted me to help you, so here I am.
Oh, let me just wiggle out.
All right, come on then.
I'll get you to help me bleed the brakes. So all I need to do is sit in the cab.
Okay.
And push your foot on the pedals.
Right.
I need to get out first from underneath here because it's a bit cramped. Right. Oh. How have you been? You alright?
I'm alright.
Honestly, you could have timed that better.
Okay.
So hang on, before you get in, I need to remove this. I was using this to put pressure on the brake pedal, and that's when I realised the compensator was seized, because as soon as I started wiggling the compensator, I heard the brake fluid sort of, it made like a gushing sound.
Okay, let's
if you hold the camera for a moment.
Okay.
I'll just get rid of this.
You could have just asked me.
Hey?
I said you could have just asked me.
Well there, I think the seat is as low as it'll go, so if you jump in, we'll see if you can reach the pedal, because I seem to remember last time you got in,
I had to stand up. Yeah. Okay, let's give it a go.
So
you want me to sit?
Yeah, no, that's the clutch. It's the brake pedal we need, the middle one, dear.
All the way down?
Yeah, when I tell you. So if you want to try and wiggle the seat forward a bit.
No, because my tummy's in the way. I don't want to go any further than that.
Alright, so you're right there.
I need to lean to be able to push.
Okay. Right, when I tell you to, I need you to push it down and hold it.
Okay.
And then when I say up,
release.
So I'll be shouting out down and up.
Okay.
Simple as that. That's all you got to do.
Great, we can do that. We can manage that.
Okay, let's hope so. So what I'm going to do now is actually see if I can bleed the brakes. Right, down.
Yeah.
It is black. That should be clear. Right, up. Down. Oh, that is gross. As I wiggle the nipple, it comes out even more. Okay, up. Down. Oh, that's better. That's gushing out now. And up. Down. Oh, jeez. I think I'll need to do all four of these. And up. Down. Hold it down.
Right.
Was it coming out clear yet? I think that's coming out clear now. And up. Down. Up. And down again, and this time just hold it down. And up. Down.
Oh yeah, it's much clearer.
Yeah, that's coming out clear now. Hold it down. I bet there's hardly any left in the reservoir. I'll go check that. You can see the colour of this now, it's out in the daylight. Look at that. Can I just feel it?
Yeah, go on then.
Oh yeah, that feels alright. I've just got to top up the fluid because it might run out.
Okay. He's flushing it through.
I reckon one more time and like a couple of more and we'll be there.
Okay, a couple more thrusts. A couple more thrusts, he says.
Oh, look at that. And up. Down. Hardly anything, there's definitely air in it. Just pump it, 'cause there's loads in it. Alright, hold it down.
Feels better than it did. It feels really smooth now.
Yeah.
Before it was really hard to push it. It's a lot lighter than it used to be.
Yeah. Should be fine then.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll just tighten it up properly.
Alright. I think he's done it. Have you done it? Oh, obviously not yet. Yeah?
Yeah.
Pump one more?
No, that's it.
Okay. That's a wrap. Did you like my pumping action?
Much better, look at that. It's almost clear.
Oh yeah. Well, not almost. It looks like olive oil now, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how it should be.
When I first started, it was black.
Mm.
It was awful. So let's put this back in the recycling thingy-majig, and then we'll crank it up.
Okay.
And then just see if the brakes still work.
Okay.
Bear with.
Let's crank her up. Get the keys.
Right, so I've checked my brake fluids. They're both topped up. So let's put the bonnet down. Hopefully, we'll move it up and down the driveway just to see the brakes actually work before we even attempt to take it out onto the open road. So you need to shimmy over to the other seat so I can lift this one up to get to the battery, because I disconnected the battery yesterday.
Aha!
Somebody left a comment in the comments section on one of my videos saying because the van's got a tacho, it constantly draws power, which makes perfect sense. A lot of the Varios I've seen, I've got a cut-off switch on the side, but for some reason I haven't got one. So maybe it's something I need to fit. Alright, let's start it up.
Oh.
So what I'm going to need to do is go forward a little bit, take the bricks out.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully
Get out of the ditch.
the brakes work and we don't go rolling back into Trevor's car.
Okay.
I really don't know how air brakes work properly. I've got a rough idea. But,
Well, you're definitely going to learn with this van.
Yeah, right. Go forward.
Oh!
Stuck in a ditch.
Yeah, the ditches that Mel dug.
I think I might have overdone it.
Oh, fuck. You're not going to get out.
Right, okay, plan B. Just go forward. Put the handbrake on. The handbrake works really well, by the way. Once that air cylinders go, there's no creeping. I mean, it's literally locked it up on that bridge.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm going to take the blocks out.
Right,
Bricks.
take the blocks.
So this is what I've done. I put bricks under here to stop it rolling backwards. So we'll just smooth that out. Take this one as well. Hopefully I can get that out of there. Yeah. That's it. And the other side. Yeah, this was a little bit extreme, I admit. I just hope I can get out of the ditch now. What have I done? Right. Well, the good news is the handbrake still works, so as long as the handbrake works, I'm pretty confident we'll be alright. There you go, let's go backwards and see if we can come and get out of the ditch that I dug.
You're going to go?
Yeah, backwards now.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, the brakes work.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
I'm going to sit down in my chair.
Yeah, brakes work. Oh, they feel so good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Handbrake works. Yeah, they're working.
Woo.
I wonder if I go forward and then go back quite quickly and then slam the brakes on, and the back wheel should skid,
Okay.
shouldn't they?
Have you got anything in behind you?
No, just toolbox.
Right.
And a bluetti.
No, I mean outside.
Oh no, I mean thinking of back in the ditch.
Oh, tripod's gone.
I think I need to fill the ditch in now. Right, it's gone back. That was a bit of a skid, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was a definite skid there. Let's have a look at the skid marks.
Outside, not in the trousers.
Can't really tell, to be honest. So I think the only way I'm going to really know if the brakes work properly is to just... I've got to take it off the driveway anyway to turn round. So I think I will just quickly take it off the driveway, turn round. Try the brakes, put your hand on the left wheel.
Oh,
Yeah, they work.
that's fine.
That weren't even trying.
Okay, good. Right, please don't do that anymore because we're not wearing seatbelts.
I'm just going to put it back on the driveway.
Back end in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, you're okay.
Yeah. I'll dig the trench again later. That's cool when the dad's not looking.
Yeah, Dad, Mel dug a huge trench yesterday for the van to sit in. And Dad hasn't noticed yet, so hopefully he won't. Right, that's it.
The pedal was really hard, it was solid. Like it
You
was
couldn't
just
push.
like pushing, just like putting your foot on the floor. But the brakes worked, which was really weird. But it turns out the back brakes weren't actually working. It was only the front brakes that were working, so that's why there was no travel in the pedal.
Oh yeah,
So
that
it's
makes sense.
literally
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the front
Because
brake.
your cylinder's just like
It was the brake compensator. So what the brake compensator does is when you brake heavily in the car, all the weight goes to the front.
Yeah.
You know, feel the front
Yeah,
dip.
yeah.
So the brakes at the front are working really hard. So the brake compensator, what that does, as the vehicle lifts forward and all the weight is shifted to the front, if it wasn't for the brake compensator, the back wheels would skid because there's no weight on them. So it works like that, and it cuts the brake fluid off to the back wheels to stop them skidding. So my one had seized up, it was on, so that's why they weren't working. And also the brake fluid was just like mud. So I flushed it all through, and it appears they're working fine now. So fingers crossed, we're good for an MOT.
Woo.
So there you go, the brakes are fixed thanks to the lovely Rebecca. I would never have done it without her, so make sure you give Rebecca a thumbs up. No, and don't forget, Rebecca has actually got her own YouTube channel, Sacred Traveller.
Yes, it's going to be so much fun over there, so I can't wait to see you there.
So I'll put a link to Rebecca's channel right at the end of this video. Thanks for watching. I do hope you found it mildly entertaining, slightly informative. If you did, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you very soon.
Say goodbye, Ralph. You alright, later?